What is up, YouTube? I'm going here. The fairy tale cards from the Grand Prix series have been revealed. And I will say this. I haven't read any of these yet. You're going to get my first reactions. Which means terrible reading and translations. But, whew, these are very interesting. So, Cinderella. You can only use this card's one effect per turn. So, if this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can special summon one pumpkin carriage from your hand or deck. In addition, if Golden Castle of Stromberg is in the field zone, you can equip one glass slippers from your deck. This is Value Town. Depends what the rest of this stuff does, but this is pretty good. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent from a direct attack, you can target one glass slippers equipped to this card and one face-up monster on the field. Equip that glass slippers to that target. So, glass slippers has to do something interesting. But this card's pretty good. For a committed normal summon, I get to have my pumpkin carriage come out. That's interesting. And then pumpkin carriage, Cinderella can attack directly, and then if Golden Castle of Stromberg you control cannot be destroyed by card effects and cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. Okay, so am I wrong here that this committed normal summon turns into a lot of stuff? I don't think there's there's a good chunk of stuff here, but interesting. Like, beam out the carriage grants this effects. Alright. Iron Hans. Okay. If this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Iron Knight from your deck. If Golden Castle Stromberg is on the field and this effect resolves, you cannot special summon from your extra deck for... Oh, wait. If Golden Castle of Stromberg is not in your field zone when this effect resolves, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn. And then, if there is Golden Castle Stromberg on the field, this card gains 1,000 attack for each Iron Knight you control. Okay. So first off, this is another when summoned. So flip summon, special summoned, or why not, you get to special summon the Iron Knight. And your downside is if Golden Castle's not active when this effect goes off, I can't do anything. But more committed normal summons to links. I'm curious to see where this is going to go. And then Iron Knight. If you control Iron Hans, this card... Oh, if you control Iron Hans, this card loses 1,000 attack. Okay. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect, or is destroyed by value, you can add one Iron Hans from your deck to your hand. If Golden Castle Stromberg is on your field, you can add one warrior monster instead. Huh. Anyone else feel that this is interesting? Like, these little loops that this deck has going on for it here. First off, Cinderella has the same clause as being able to special summon, but I find it interesting that this thing loses 1,000 attack if I control Hans, but it special summons him. So what the fuck is going on with the design in these cards? Also being able to add any warrior instead. I don't like this. This seems a little bit too gimmicky for my taste, to be honest with you, but that's just me. But so far, oh, hello. So we have two larger monsters here. Glyph the Phantom Bird. You can discard this card, add one Golden Castle Stromberg from your deck to your hand. Yes, we have a searcher for the castle. Okay, I can fuck with this. If this card is normal or special summon, target one card in your opponent's spell and trap card zone and destroy. Okay. So, we have a searcher for the castle outside of terraforming. This is one of the things I was particularly worried about, was we weren't going to have any sort of like synergy with the castle, but they actually gave it to us. That makes me really happy. And they actually gave this thing an extra effect, but it is a winged beast. I'm not particularly sure why that's a thing, but for the most part, I guess I'll take it. I assume this is going to be our boss monster. Hexe Terude. While Golden Castle Stromberg is in your field, this card can be normal summoned, but not normal set without tributing. What? Okay. Once per turn, if Golden Castle Stromberg is in your field zone, you can target one card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, this card can make up to 2 attacks. Okay, whoa. So if I have Golden Castle Stromberg on my field, I could target one card on the field, destroy it, and this thing can attack twice. Okay. When this card destroys opponent's monster by valuing, target one face-up monster on the field. That monster gains 400 attack. I mean, so here's my thing with this. And I wish we could just special summon this while we had Golden Castle Stromberg. I don't see any issue why we couldn't do that. I'll be honest with you. I think they made this one too safe, as I want to say, for a boss monster. I mean, the art's really nice, but for the most part, we have a discard, a searcher. I hope they do more for this archetype, though, because as it stands with just these and the last 3 cards, we need more to like build into this. You know, like there's Fairy Tale Snow, Fairy Tale Luna, stuff like that. Let those cards be used in combination with these to, you know, benefit the situation. You know, they are fairy tale monsters, you know, and fucking Leon Schroeder's fucking cards weren't like that fantastic. So there's that. Alright, let's move into the field spell now. So, once per turn during your standby phase, either banish the top 10 cards of your deck face down or destroy this card. This thing has a fucking terribly high maintenance cost. I will say that you are going to be banishing the top 10 cards of your deck for something I'd consider not super beneficial. So during your main phase, you can special summon one monster whose text specifically lists the card's name, Golden Stromberg, from your deck. You cannot normal summon during the turn you activate this effect. So this is the part we were talking about. You know, these fantastic cards like Iron Hans and Cinderella. Well, you get the ability to beam these out of the deck for free. That's why they have... This one has the clause normal or special summon, and Iron Hans has the wind summon clause. This deck is going to be interesting for spamming Link 2s, though. We'll have to see if anybody does anything interesting, though. Or being able to deflect the cost back onto your opponent like we had in the anime. The thing that made these cards so interesting was the fact that he made Yugi banish from his deck. And then the second effect, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy the attacking monster, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half of its attack. So this does have a preventative action clause built into it to basically try to paralyze the opponent. I don't know how this is going to go in terms of things. I like this clause. This is very good, but maybe only getting 2 to 3 turns of the castle active. I mean, you better have some sort of extra strategy in your deck, honestly, because I don't see this like alternatively working out for you. So there's that. And then Glass Slippers. This is the card that you get off of Cinderella when you have Stronghold in your field spell zone. Okay, so when the equipped monster's type is fairy, it gains 1,000 attack, while the equipped monster's type is not fairy, it cannot attack and it loses 1,000 attack. Okay, that's interesting. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the monster it was equipped to was destroyed, you can target one Cinderella you control and equip this card to that target. Okay, so these Glass Slippers aren't going anywhere. This is really gimmicky. Like, I don't even really... This isn't super competitive at all. I'm just here for the theme of this, for the most part. But this is... Hey, it's like... Recursion, yay! I wish it was just when the monster was sent to the graveyard instead of being destroyed. But, I mean, I guess we'll take it. Cinderella can get over anything, right? And I believe we have one more spell card down here. Yep. Iron Cage. Okay. So... When this card is activated, send one monster you control to the graveyard. Okay, if Golden Castle of Stromberg is in your field zone, you can send one monster your opponent controls to the graveyard instead. Okay, so we fuck ourselves. If we have the field spell, we punish our opponent. Okay. During your standby phase, target one monster in either graveyard that was sent to the graveyard by this card effect. Destroy this card, and if you do, special summon that target to your field. Alright, so we do have a recurable monster destruction. That basically says, you know, kill it and then bring it over to our field in the next turn. That's interesting. I don't particularly see this archetype being competitive. I think that's the best words to say right now. But god fucking damn it, we're going to have a gimmicky ass fucking fairy tale deck sitting on the side. for every casual match ever, just to dick around with. So what do you guys think about Leon's cards? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'm super excited to have talked about these today. That's all I got, guys. Deuce Reno's my audience, Reno. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.